Hey guys, good morning. So I'm going to show you how to put together the locking mechanism for your T1 dryer filter handle. So this is your filter and handle, and these are all the pieces with the spring, and this fits onto the air channel in the back. So your spring, there's 4 pieces in here. This is the inner lock or inner pin. This here is a guide pin. And this here is the it's called a pin. So all this put together, all 4 of these put together, and then will be inserted onto the air channel. So how you do this, if you look at this side, you have a bigger opening up here, and then you have a smaller opening in the back. So this locking mechanism will just drop in here. Drop it in like that. Your spring goes onto the back side, but we do this last. So what you want to do is grab hold of this part, and it's called a pin. See, there's a long slit on the bottom. So this guide pin right here will slide in and get locked in here. So you kind of line this up straight across. And as you guide it, you look on the bottom. It's the easiest way to do it. So this opening right here, where you dropped that pin in before, line it up, align with here. So kind of line it. And you can look on the bottom, you'll see it's guiding. And there, see it's dropping. And this come all the way down, and that was lock. Now you can't push it, it's lock. Okay, now this part goes into that pinhole, and that's gonna give the tension to hold it in place. Now, when you fit the filter on, it kind of pushes up this lock, and now it would slide back like that. When you remove the filter, it comes right back. It's like a safety pin. The door won't close. The reason for this, so your dryer door or the filter door won't close because without the filter, because you need the filter to go in place. Look what happens when you put the filter. Now you just push right in. Okay, so it's very simple to put this together. I'm gonna take it out apart. I'll try to do it again. So here, drop the pin in, grab hold of the back, pay attention to this part, line up the holes with here, and as you get, don't flip it up because it will fall right back out. As you're sliding it in, you look underneath. So you gotta look under here. It's kind of hard to do on camera. And then look. See that? And now you fit the spring in from this side. And kind of lock in place. Let's push back. Now I'm gonna go put this on and show you how it's done on the actual air channel. So that's what your air channel look like. This is the air channel for your dryer. So this is what's behind the door. Now on the bottom here, see this little rib back there? If those ever get broken, if you push hard, you will snap right here and you will snap right there, and this will break off. If that ever broke off, there's really no fix for it. There's no part for it. You'll have to order this complete channel. And that's a lot of work to replace. You gotta tear the complete dryer down to replace that part. So be very gentle when you're reinstalling this part onto here. Okay, be very, very gentle. Don't push on it. If it's not locked in place when you're trying to fit the filter in, take it out, check for obstructions, put it in gently. Because if you do break it, this is a big fix. All right. So with our pin and guide in place, I'm going to put the spring in the back here to catch onto that little pin. And then I'm going to gently slide this over. There's a tab here. This tab is what lock in here. So you guide this in like so. And gently push it in. Now it's locked. It's in there. This won't go back. So if you try to close your dryer door, this will restrict it from locking in. And then when you push hard, that's what will snap and break. You could probably glue it back together, and if you glue this cover on here, then you can't really get this out. If it's broken, you have to replace the whole thing. And go ahead and put the filter on. And you hear that snap. It's locked in place. Now you can go ahead and close the door. Okay, so pull this back out. And then put this back in. Gently. And the lock's in place. You can go ahead now and close the door. I just got this as an example to show you how it's done and give you the internal look of the dryer. For the air channel, what it look like, and if you ever break that part, you're replacing this whole thing. It's about a 2.5 hour repair, providing there is enough room to work. There is a tight space, you're looking at 4 or 5 hours. So be very gentle with that. I hope you find this video helpful. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to list all the parts that I used for the pins and the clips and all that, so you can go ahead and order it if you ever need to. Since I'm on the topic of this, I want to talk about your filter. So this here is your original Miele filter. See the Miele logo is on there, their name. This is original. Do not buy the aftermarket. Aftermarket will break down very, very quickly. And behind your channels where you have your condenser and all that stuff back there, it will clog it and cause more of a problem. Here's that part number. I'm going to also list the part number for it, for the new filter. This is what a fake filter look like. See, it's softer than the original one. The original is a bit more dense. This is more softer. You can see the color difference. This is more black. And also the hole. The new one, the original one, has a bigger hole. This is a very tiny hole. So what happens with this, it breaks down very quickly, and it can cause a lot more problems. So for a few extra bucks, get the original, and it will save you a whole lot of headache on the long run. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please leave it down below, and good luck.